Like the whole thing about, and I'm glad that you did your investigation or whatever, right, on the um the medical records that were pulled in May of 2022, right? That's what that deal was that you sent me, that attachment. That's what that was
Okay.
pertaining to, right?
Well, you had various inquiries into why you wanted to talk with me, as
Right.
well as
Well,
a
well, I'm just
complaint.
right, right. Well, I'm just like, so I really don't remember. Like, I've questioned a lot of things, right? A lot of things, because a lot of things are questionable, unfortunately. Okay, but
Well, here's the thing is and I made a point to state this in my letter. I really believe at this point, if you have any other issues, you really need to take them to compliance. There's, with the issues
who
that you
who is
have.
who is compliance? Who is that?
So there's a new compliance officer. Her name is Rachel Shantz. It was previously Tanisha Smith.
That
But
name sounds familiar.
when you're
Oh
talking
yeah,
about,
yeah, like the fraud, waste, and abuse lady.
yeah, when you're talking about fraud, that is compliance. Um,
Well, look, I'm not
I've
trying to
looked
push
in.
stuff on you that's on you, and I went to Tanisha Smith, and by God, she never called me back. And trust me, I did reach out to her, several times after we spoke, and that's just an ongoing, bad habit when dealing with
Okay,
this. And look,
yeah.
if it's not your
So
deal, it's not your deal. But
yeah,
but you and I, I requested, um, all of my signed, ROIs and things like that, right? Remember that, from our last phone conversation?
and
And
I followed up with you in the letter. You need to reach out if you want those. Release of information said you can have that, but you do need to request that from them. Any requests that you make, especially when it comes
wait,
to records,
I
we need in writing.
I'm really confused right now, because like I was under the impression you said, look, this is going to take me a couple of weeks, but I'll get this done for you. And that was,
No, I said I would look into it. You had various
no, you
questions.
told me that it was going to take you a little bit of time and to give you some
It
time,
did.
and I have.
It does.
Right.
Correct.
I mean, in all fairness, but since that moment to right now, okay, this is the next time, that you and I have spoken, was back then to right now, okay? And so you're saying that over all these weeks or months since that point to now, that nothing is, that's not done?
Now, what
I
I
mean,
looked into your privacy allegation that we inappropriately released your records. That was your privacy complaint. You also had questions that really pertain to ROI. And so,
I went to look. I went to release of information, okay,
mhm.
and they're the ones that told me that I would have to go to you to get the signed forms, okay. Whenever, and then from our last conversation, you told me that you were going to give me those signed forms, but it was going to take you a couple
No,
weeks and to
I
give you a
didn't
little
say
bit.
I would get you. I said I had no
Tara,
idea.
I
No,
will
no, no.
send you over our voice
No.
conversation, okay? You know
Okay, please
everything that I
do.
do with you. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to threaten you, but I mean, you're basically calling me a liar right now.
So, sir, every time we talk, you get hostile.
Wait,
And I know,
I
I
am not
know. Let
hostile.
me, yes,
What,
you are. You're raising your voice.
this is completely absurd.
Every, well, listen, I also asked you, did you read my letter? Because if you did read my letter, I addressed the issue slash question you had about how can you get your requests of when you have signed authorization for release. I did not know the answer to that question because that's a release of information question. That's not a privacy question.
Ma'am, Tara, release of information, okay, because you originally sent me the release of information, okay? After you provided me that printout deal, okay, right? Remember you sent me that thing in the mail like many months ago, and I appreciated you for it, okay? Well, after looking at that, okay, then I got a hold of ROI, right? Because I initially took this request to them. After speaking with them, they then informed me that I would have to get it from you. And then that's whenever you and I spoke, right? And you said, look, it's going to take me a couple of weeks, but give me some time. And
yes, and
I was assuming that you were getting this done, you know, so that I could get those.
Dude,
and
you
now
were able to get that information. I'm telling you how I told you in the letter what you need to do.
Right.
Okay.
All right, Tara. How long have you known that I was going to have to go back to the people that sent me to you? How long have you known that? Was it just today that you learned? I mean, was it the day after you and I spoke?
You the email. Listen.
I'm asking. Come on, man. I'm not here to bust. I'm not here to bust your, you know, whatever. But you know, you gotta be fair with me here. I'm not making absurd accusations right now. I'm not sitting here, you know, saying things that are untrue.
This is where we are. I hear you. This is where we are with this. I did address your questions that you had in the letter. Everything was in there. And I asked you if you had read that letter, and you said you did. And now you want to argue with me about what I already addressed in the letter. So this is where we are. I cannot help you moving forward because I've addressed everything, and I can't keep getting questioned. I have privacy officers nationwide stay incredibly busy on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, I bet. You know,
compliance within privacy.
If y'all are running if you're running it like this, I guarantee you're going to get a lot of issues. That's why I'm trying to stop it now. Because these people,
I tell you what,
look, we're not on the up and up. And for you to sit here and tell me over the phone that you can't help me is absolutely 100% uncalled for and absurd.
I've done what I can to
I've already told you in the what have you done for me, Tara? What have you done for me?
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Because I've already told
you.
You
and I spoke on the phone, okay? And then you were like, look, let me write this stuff down. Do you remember that conversation?
Oh, it's all documented. And then as well as what's documented is my response back to you.
Which I just got, which you just sent me. I'm just asking, when did you send that message? With the attachment.
I believe it was maybe, I don't know, actually. It's in My Healthy Vet. Again.
No, I'm asking you, did you just send it recently, or did you send it like a while ago?
I sent it recently. No, I sent it recently.
Okay, well, I mean, I have not been bothering you. I haven't been, you know, hounding you for this stuff. I took your word and...
So you had said in your My Healthy Vet message to me that you needed to talk. Okay.
Right.
You said you
to get us back on the same page. To get us back on the same page. And your page is let's just close the book. Because, you know, I'm done here.
Right, because I've addressed your questions and your privacy complaint. Okay.
Do I have a printout of my things? Okay, it's the burden, Tara, on the contrary, should not fall on me that I'm being ping-ponged around right now between you and ROI on getting something.
I can't help you get that information because ROI owns that information. That's not appropriate for me to get for you, and requests from veterans do require it in writing, and they're going to want a HIPAA authorized release form. That is a process. I did not know that when we spoke.
Well then you provide me with this is new news, so then you provide me with the form. You know? I mean, you help me obtain the information.
No, this is, I mean, really, come on. This is,
Really, come on.
So you can go to release of information, and you can get that from them. You have filled out how many forms in the past? That's something that you can get from release of information.
How many have I gotten back? You know, it's like, I'll trust me, I'll quit filling stuff out whenever this is, you know, back where it should be. And, you know, if you're going to sit here and tell me that my care and my diagnoses and benefits have been mishandled, then, you know, we're way far off.
I've not said anything like that. So
are you denying me?
Sir, here, this is where we are. I've responded to you. I provided you a letter. I gave you what you needed.
Hold on.
It's hostile. So
It's not. This is not hostile.
Now you're talking over me. You continue to do that. So
you're trying to hang up the phone right now, and you can't even answer simple things.
You're right. I have. I've already explained this to you, and you want to argue. You're being argumentative.
I'm trying to
I'm not the only. I know. I'm not the only employee where you're argumentative. This is not just between Tara.
Look, this isn't like let's jack up Bearden and then forget about it. This is like let's jack up Bearden and then we're gonna hear about it kind of deal.
I have.
What have you done? What have you done, Tara? Come on, own the moment. What exactly have you done for me? How long ago? It's been over a month since you and I talked on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, and what have you? Yep. So over that month, all you did, all you've done is tell me. And by the way, you told me that there's no, you know, fraudulent whatever. Okay, shocker that you said that. Okay. By the way, where's your evidence proving that? Where do you have any other than word of mouth? Other than word of mouth, Tara. Hold on now. Other than word of mouth, what evidence can you provide that my HIPAA rights have not been violated?
Sir, I gave you other options in your letter. If you're not satisfied with the investigative report.
You're the privacy officer. This is your position, okay?
Okay.
Now, your position states very clearly that you've got to help me with privacy issues. And this is clearly...
I definitely do.
And so no, hold on. No, I've got medical records that I have requested.
We're not going to get anywhere because you're not willing to listen and you're not willing to do what you need to do.
Oh, I'm not willing to do what I'm doing exactly what I should be doing, Tara.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm not going to do this with you because there's no end in sight with this. You're just being argumentative.
No, I mean, look, you're in denial. It's very clear. You are 1,000% in denial.
I was very transparent in my letter, and you have other options that you can reach out
I'm being
to.
Very transparent right now that your letter doesn't really hold warrant. And for you to sit here and tell me that you're not going to help me is not going to work for anybody.
Okay. Have a good day, sir.
It's not a good day. It's not okay. Fucking disgusting, man. Fucking terrible, dude. God damn. It is September 24th, 2024 at 3:35 p.m. Central Time. And that was Tara DeColey, the privacy officer for Dayton, Ohio. Fucking hospital. Jesus Christ.